professors are like really top notch, you know, and you have like a lot of one-on-one time with the professors. There's been a lot of really big names that have come out of this program.
Our professors like push for us to really experiment and learn what we can do with our own and not limit ourselves.
I think the work is really good. Like I think it goes back to the professors and like the level that the professors are on, and the knowledge that they're able to give to us. I think it really helps us take it to the next level.
If we're going to learn, I feel it's best that we learn from the best.
I think one key thing is the art club, because I think it really pulls the students together, and we have kind of like a really tight-knit community, and like everyone can like bounce ideas off each other.
We host shows in the gallery on campus, plus we have shows in all the hallways in all of our buildings multiple times throughout the semester. Plus, we have shows that take place off campus as well. Last semester, we had a couple of shows at the Barry Whistler and at the Plush Gallery in Deep Ellum and on Dragon Street.
We have a very dynamic art program. We've been gaining notoriety both regionally and even nationally, and I think it's good for people to come and see what young emerging artists are doing.
It's just an amazing program in general. Really.
Hello and welcome back to the President's Table. My name is Dan Jones, the President of Texas A&M-Commerce, and I hope you've enjoyed hearing from some of our incredible art students, and that's the topic of our segment for this portion of the program. Our guests are Joe Dawn, the head of the art department, and Shu Ching Yu, who is an MFA student. Joe, the art department has been getting a lot of attention here in the last few months for good reasons. What are some of the things that have been happening?
Well, one of the most exciting things is we were recently notified that we received accreditation from the National Schools of Art and Design. This really puts us in a rarefied environment. There's over 4,000 art programs in the country, but less than 315 of them are accredited by NASAD. Mm-hmm. So that's a really great thing.
What's the process of getting accredited? What's involved in that?
We did an exhaustive self-study, about an 800-page document that was submitted to NASAD for their review. They sent a site team out that came and visited the campus, and then they issued a report. We then responded to that report, and then the matter went to the accreditation council.
Right. And I know that's, in addition to being a very laborious process, it's a time-consuming process. It's not just a matter of sending the report in and then, bang, you're done. There's a lot of interaction. There's a lot of back and forth.
All the faculty and students have been working on this process for over 3 years.
Right. Yeah, I can remember this started not long after I arrived, which is a little over 3 years ago. So, well, congratulations. And it is a wonderful achievement. I think sometimes people who are not in academia don't always appreciate the value of discipline-specific accreditation, but it is truly a mark of quality and a great distinction for the program. So hard-earned but richly deserved. What can you tell us about, we saw some of the students a minute ago, what can you tell us about the kind of students we're getting and what kind of talent and aspirations they bring?
Well, the students today are really interesting in terms of they're really more interested in learning and expanding their boundaries than they were maybe in the past. Mm-hmm. And that many times we used to have students that came in that was, I'm going to major in painting. Yeah. And they're much more driven kind of by ideas and concepts today. So we have a lot of students working in cross-disciplinary manners. Mm-hmm. For example, we have Sean Berry, who graduated last spring, mm-hmm. who was a photography major and got several pieces published in Rolling Stone magazine last year.
Isn't that great? That's incredible.
But one of his favorite professors was actually an astronomy professor.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, hell yeah.
And so if you look at all the different places that these students are picking up knowledge, it's really interesting.
Yeah.
So we've had to evolve the way that we teach and really stress creative problem solving rather than just teaching process.
Right.
And that creative problem solving is something you can take to any media
right.
or even any walk of life.
Right, right. Well, and that's something that employers are looking for in all of our students, regardless of their field of preparation. Yeah, skills and talent is important, but that ability to solve problems and to bring solutions into the real world setting is so important.
And I don't know if you've looked like at Professor Florida's research in terms of the creative class, mm-hmm. in terms of really looking how important the arts are to any region to be able to be successful.
Right.
And that the arts are actually a needed component to foster that creative environment that you need for industry to actually be successful.
Right, right. No, I couldn't agree more. You know, obviously we need more scientists, we need more technicians, technologists, mathematicians, and so forth. But there's a creative dimension to every field of endeavor, and art is what helps bring that out. Shu-Ching, what attracted you to our program here from Taiwan?
I always have love for art. So, and when I was in Georgia before I came down here. So, I heard Commerce we have a really good program here. So that's why, of course, I got scholarship as well.
Well, that helps, right?
That helps. Yes.
But you wouldn't have come if not for the reputation of the program. The reputation was important in your decision.
Yes. Yes. And also, I know I want to be like our community, really supportive of our community. Now, I did talk to some friends before I came down here. So, and I think I have to say myself, because at the end of this year, I'm going to have my MFA thesis.
Yes,
so,
I wanted to ask you about that.
Yes, my title of the MFA thesis called On Fellow Skeptics, meaning Contemplation of Navel. So I want everybody to come to really experience what I have experienced.
So when we talk about contemplating the navel, we'll see
yes.
an expression of it in art.
Yes,
Right.
yes. With my drawing size from 62 inch by 44 to 36 by 50 something, really large. So
Good.
I wanted audience have that kind of a feel that those psychological depths and
Right.
really powerful kind of image as well.
And when will that thesis exhibit?
From December 12th to December 17th, but we do have a closing reception right after graduation.
Oh, good. Okay, so right after graduation,
Yes.
closing reception for your MFA thesis exhibit.
Yes,
Great. Well, we look forward to that.
thank you.
And Joe, we have something else coming up in the art department.
There's the annual holiday art sale that's going on, and that actually opens up on Wednesday, November 30th at 5 to 7 p.m.
Okay.
And then it will continue on for 2 more days, December 1st and 2nd, from I think it's open from noon to 5
Okay. And that'll be in the art building?
in the University Art Gallery.
University Art Gallery. Great. So I'd encourage all of our viewers to drop by and enjoy the art and take some home. We have just a little bit of time, with just a few seconds. I know that we have a program at our University Center location in downtown Dallas, which has achieved remarkable recognition and notoriety. In just a few seconds, can you give us a very quick description of what's going on downtown?
The program in Dallas is our visual communication program, and it's really exciting in that most of the classes are taught by practicing professionals. And we have almost 100% placement rate of the graduates from that program, and good jobs in industry, and those students are actively learning from the best people in their field.
Yeah, well, that's an amazing program and the source of a great deal of pride for the entire university. Well, Joe Don, head of the art department, thank you for being our guest, and Shu-Ching Yu, thank you as well, and good luck, and I look forward to contemplating the navels.
The neighbors.
And we'll be back in a moment for the final segment of the President's Table.